Nissan Qashqai has long earned the status of one of the most beloved crossovers on the market, and now it has received a technological upgrade, a new generation of the e-Power hybrid system. In general, the main difference between the Qashqai e-Power and other hybrids is that here the gasoline engine works only to generate electricity and charge the lithium-ion battery, and from it the electric motor moves the front wheels. The idea is that the system provides control similar to an electric car, but without the need to connect the car for recharging. The e-Power system has existed at Nissan since 2016 and first appeared on the compact Note hatchback with a small 3-cylinder 1.2-liter engine. In the second generation, in 2021, this technology was introduced in the Qashqai. A more powerful and modern 1.5-liter turbocharged engine with a variable compression ratio was already working there. Now in 2025, Nissan has taken the e-Power system to a new level. The third generation of the hybrid, which appeared on the fresh restyling of the 2024 Qashqai. The updated Qashqai has become not only more powerful, but also noticeably quieter, and fuel consumption has decreased, which is especially important for city and suburban trips. According to Nissan, the engine in the new Qashqai remains a 3-cylinder 1.5-liter turbocharged, but seriously updated. Most importantly, they abandoned the complex system of changing the compression ratio, which was considered unnecessary and not entirely compatible with other technical solutions. Instead, engineers relied on an economic cycle with a high geometric compression ratio, which increased the thermal efficiency of the engine to 42% and reduced fuel consumption. Another important innovation is an enlarged turbocharger, which helps to reduce crankshaft speed by about 200 revolutions per minute while maintaining efficiency. In addition, the transition to a new engine lubricant also had a positive effect on efficiency. And no less pleasant news, service intervals have been increased from 15,000 to 20,000 kilometers, which makes operation a little more convenient and less expensive. The new electric motor on the front axle of the Nissan Qashqai e-Power is assembled in a single unit together with a gearbox, generator and inverter. Compared to the previous version, it has become lighter and more compact, which helped to reduce the level of noise and vibration inside the cabin. The power has increased from 190 to 205 horsepower. However, this applies only to the sport mode. Thanks to these changes, the noise level in the cabin has decreased by about 5.6 dB. The battery with a capacity of 2.1 kWh remains the same, and the power plant supports regenerative braking. As a result of all the changes, the new Qashqai from e-Power shows improved fuel economy by about 16% in real conditions and by 14% on the highway compared to the previous generation. Average consumption according to the WLTP cycle is about 4.5 L, 100 kilometers, and the maximum range on one refueling reaches an impressive 1,200 kilometers. In addition to the new e-Power version, the Nissan Qashqai lineup still includes mild hybrids with a 1.3-liter turbo engine. There is a choice, either 140 horsepower and 240 nanometers. This version is equipped with a 6-speed manual or a more powerful 1-158 horsepower and 270 nanometers, already with ACVT. Interestingly, only the older engine is available with both front and all-wheel drive, while the base one is front-wheel drive. The entire system is supplemented by a 12-volt starter generator and a compact lithium-ion battery for 1.8 kWh. This is not a full-fledged hybrid, but rather assistance at the start and during acceleration, but even allows to reduce fuel consumption. On average, according to the Passport, front-wheel drive versions fit 6.3 L, 100 kilometers, and all-wheel drive to 6.9 L. With the transition to the e-Power power plant, the appearance and interior of the Nissan Qashqai remained without noticeable changes, and this is quite logical, because the model underwent a scheduled restyling only a little over a year ago. Then the key elements were updated: headlights, a powerful central radiator grille, as well as front and rear bumpers. The graphics of the rear lights were also corrected. Now it looks more modern, but without radical changes. Additionally, the model was refreshed with new discs with a diameter of 17 to 20 inches, which allows you to customize the appearance to your personal preferences, plus an expanded palette of the body. Now more color solutions are available, and 5 of them can be chosen with a contrasting black roof. In general, the dimensions of the car are familiar and usual, without any changes. Length minus 4,430 millimeters, width 1,850 millimeters, height minus 1,620 millimeters, and the wheelbase is 2,670 millimeters. Ground clearance is 180 millimeters. The front suspension is McPherson type. The rear, a multi-link system. The updated Nissan Qashqai receives several useful improvements that make travel more comfortable, but without radical changes. First of all, it is worth noting the improved Propilot driver assistance systems. They have become more accurate and reliable. The basic configuration of all versions includes reversing assistant, blind spot monitoring, a system to prevent lane departure warning, driver fatigue monitoring, road sign recognition, and intelligent emergency braking systems with pedestrian recognition, as well as adaptive cruise control. The all-round view system in the new Nissan Qashqai has become even more convenient and informative thanks to 4 cameras. And the front camera with a 200-degree viewing angle stands out in particular. Now you can see even more space in front of the car. In addition, a cool 3D function has appeared, which does not just show the car from above, but allows you to choose one of 8 angles: front, rear, sides, and for different viewing angles. The invisible hood mode is especially useful, where the position of the wheels is graphically displayed. The multimedia platform based on Google has been updated with support for Google Maps, Assistant, and Play Store. A powerful 6-core processor is responsible for the work, and the screen remains 12.3 inches, but with a higher resolution, which makes the picture clearer. The driver is provided with a 12.3-inch instrument panel, but it is not available for the basic configuration. An interesting feature is Nissan Trip Stories, which allows you to record your trips through the Nissan Connect application and store them in the form of short stories. As for the interior, there have been no major changes. The shape and design have remained the same, but the finishing materials have become better, and Alcantara has been added to the expensive versions. The basic configuration already includes heated steering wheel and front seats, and in the top version the front seats are equipped with massage, and the driver's seat additionally has a memory function. The trunk volume offers from 455 to 504 liters depending on the configuration, and with the rear seats folded down, you can get up to 1,447 liters of useful space. The updated Nissan Qashqai e-Power will be assembled for the European market at a factory in the UK. Interestingly, although the manufacturer has not yet named the exact prices, it already emphasizes that the new power system is 20% cheaper. Today, the price of Nissan Qashqai with the 2nd generation e-Power hybrid system in Europe starts at €34,000. Therefore, it is quite logical to assume that with the transition to the 3rd generation of technology, the price will not change radically. Qashqai remains true to its roots. Technologies are updated, but the philosophy, comfort, and efficiency remains unchanged. The new hybrid system makes it even more practical and economical, while maintaining all the advantages of a compact crossover, which has already proven its reliability and versatility in many countries.